Now, oftentimes when discussing film photography on this channel, it's usually under the lens of trying to find the most economically viable way to engage in this rather expensive hobby. And while I do enjoy trying to track down a good deal or a discount and really stretch the dollar as much as that can go, but every now and again you just have to kind of splurge. And today's film goes over that exact topic. And you might be asking, well, how do you splurge when it comes to film photography? Very simple. You shoot with one of these. This is my Canon Scupic 16mm camera. It is the apple of my eye, if you will, and shooting about 3.5 minutes of this will put you back an amount of money that I'm not really comfortable disclosing. But it's totally worth it because the results are okay, especially when there's a hair in the frame through the whole 3.5 minutes of footage. It's my favorite part, but that's okay. So I shot with this, and as discussed in an earlier video on my other channel, I shot some Ektachrome E100, which turned out very well.
A lie detector determined that was a lie.
But that just wasn't enough. I still had a few coins to rub together. So I dragged out one of the new Pentax 6.7s that I received in the mail, and I shot a few rolls through that. Now you may be saying, what's so expensive about shooting a Pentax 6.7? Well, not much, other than it is only 10 shots per roll as opposed to the normal 6x6 that I usually shoot, which allots 12. It's not the most economically viable choice if you want to really stretch the 120 roll as much as possible. But I wasn't alone in this effort. My good buddy Jordan brought his wide lux, which is a very expensive camera as we know, and a Mamiya 7, which is also an incredibly expensive camera. And I think he had to sell at least a kidney in order to afford it, but I've heard stories of people having to donate lungs and other kinds of vital organs in order to be able to afford the Mamiya 7, but I digress. And to round out our little trio of expenses, my good buddy John brought his Hasselblad along, which was not an incredibly affordable camera system. They recently got fully CLA'd, which also cost a bit of money, and he shot many rolls of 120 film. So with that preamble out of the way, let's dive into the film, see the results of all of our hard-earned money going down the drain, and we will reconvene here to talk about it later.
Loaded a bunch of XP2, and I gave a roll to John and I gave a roll to Boyd, and they both had light leaks.
Oh shit.
So I'm pretty sure I light leaked this whole 100-foot roll of film.
You got a very interesting dichotomy of sounds between your two cameras.
When I just said it out loud, I just was like, I'm gonna say.
Well, technically, it's
chocolate truffle, and I got lemon bar.
Grab that one. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you for sticking through the film and watching it. I do appreciate that very much. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you've made it this far. I'm going to quickly round out with some ending thoughts before we conclude here today. I want to begin by saying that this video, believe it or not, actually did not have a whole lot of structure to start with. It just was like, let's go check out this little town. Jordan had been there a few times before, and I was just eager to take the 16mm out and shoot the rest of the roll. Some of the highlights for me though, definitely seeing that cat, very, very sweet cat, a lot of really good times there. And then beyond that, just any opportunity you have to spend time with friends doing the stuff you love, whether that's film photography, exploration of small rural areas, or just talking shit, whatever that looks like for you and your friends, always definitely worth carving out some time for that. But in my personal experience, some of the best ways to spend times with friends is by all of you getting together and spending a whole lot of money, because it's very easy to do when you have some like moral support, and it makes it even much more fun when the results are as bad as my results are, because we can all appreciate how terrible they are in contrast to how much fun we had the day of shooting. With those lessons being learned, I will probably not be shooting E100 for the next little while, but I will be probably going bankrupt trying to shoot as much 16mm as possible, because there's just nothing better, in my opinion. Thank you all very much for watching. Again, I do appreciate it very much. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. We'll have another video on this channel very soon, so you don't miss out on that. Also, check out my first channel if you want some more regular content stuff. A lot of good stuff there to enjoy as well.